Please tell me you didn't get arrested again.
Twice, but I broke out.
Scream hooza, y'all, cause Eddie Murphy's back as Axel Foley in Beverly Hills Cop after 3 whole decades. Yes, you've heard that right. It has been exactly a staggering 29 years since we saw Eddie Murphy wear his ever-iconic Detroit Lions jacket. 2024 has a list of many amazing releases coming up, but the sequel for Beverly Hills Cop is definitely the one I anticipate most about. The journey to bring Alex Foley back to the big screen has definitely been a tumultuous one, given that this project was in development hell for over 2 decades, going through a rather bumpy road of numerous script revisions, directorial changes, and Eddie Murphy's own hiatus from the limelight, which of course he broke in 2019. Despite its production obstacles, the film has successfully completed shooting and is currently in the post-production phase, promising us fans a return to the Beverly Hills Cop universe in the not-so-distant future. The storyline of Beverly Hills Cop Axel F sees Axel Foley back on patrol in Beverly Hills, reuniting with both familiar faces and new allies, and possibly even discovering a long-lost family connection. We're no stranger to Eddie Murphy's versatile talents, emphasizing his ability to seamlessly navigate between drama and comedy. Nonetheless, I have no issue believing that we can expect Murphy to remain true to his character, still patrolling the streets with the same twinkle in his eye, even if he has grown wiser with age. Plus, director Mark Molloy has mentioned the importance of creating just the right atmosphere for Murphy's comedic genius to shine, with the improvisation playing a significant role in bringing out the funniest moments in Axel F. Plus, it seems the creators have done a banger job in assembling the perfect ensemble cast around Murphy in order to further highlight his comedic timings. In essence, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F promises not only a nostalgic return to the beloved character, but also a portrayal of Axel Foley that has evolved and become even more potent over the decades. Now, the newly released teaser provides quite a glimpse into the upcoming action comedy, setting the stage for Eddie Murphy's triumphant return as the fast-talking Detroit cop. So what are these new exciting elements in this long-awaited sequel, apart from the blend of classic Axel Foley humor? Without wasting another second, let's get right into it.
Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, then please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin.
What is Beverly Hills Cop 4 going to be about? So Netflix treated us to the first sneak peek of Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, with a teaser trailer dropped on December 14th, 2023, grooving to Harold Faltermeyer's classic Axel F theme song. The teaser mostly keeps the plot details under wraps, but does not fail to dish out a first look at the familiar faces making a comeback while introducing us to some fresh characters who will spice things up in the sequel. In the eagerly awaited sequel, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, the iconic Axel Foley, after his daughter's life, Jane, is threatened, motivated to unearth the person who dared to target his daughter. Axel Foley, now a seasoned detective, teams up with a new partner alongside his old comrades Billy Rosewood and Taggart to unravel a conspiracy and intensify the pursuit of justice. While specific plot details remain scarce, the narrative unfolds as Foley resumes his duties on the Beverly Hills beat, while infusing the film with his trademark sense of humor and his relentless swagger. The storyline takes Axel from Detroit to Beverly Hills, highlighting the stark contrast between the two cities. In an interview with Tudum producer Jerry Bruckheimer emphasized on the same sort of enduring wonderment that Axel experiences while navigating the glamorous streets of Beverly Hills, underscoring the cultural differences that persist since Axel's first foray into the upscale local in 1984. It also reflects on the cultural disparity, noting that as Axel transitions from Detroit to Beverly Hills, the vivid contrast that made him a fish out of water back in the 80s remains quite palpable, given that these might just be the two places in America with the most cultural differences. In essence, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F promises not only a compelling investigative narrative, but also a humorous exploration of Axel Foley's interactions with the evolving landscape of Beverly Hills. The sequel is definitely poised to capture the essence of all its original predecessors, while introducing fresh elements, making it a highly anticipated addition to the iconic franchise. Who can we expect to see in this sequel? Well, we have already established that Beverly Hills Cop can never have a sequel without Eddie Murphy. So unless you're slow, our for the end time our wisecracking Detroit cop in the film is being played by him. Eddie Murphy is actually gearing up for his 4th reprisal of the iconic role in Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, our 5th if you're considering the unaired 2013 TV series pilot. Despite expressing reservations about a sequel, in 2015 Murphy's enthusiasm was reignited when Jerry Bruckheimer, the original trilogy trilogy's producer, returned to the project. With Bruckheimer back in the fold, Murphy eagerly embraced the opportunity to step back into Axel Foley's shoes. But the ensemble for Beverly Hills Cop Axel F is truly a star-studded reunion because Eddie Murphy is not the sole returning cast member. Joining him are familiar faces including Judge Reinhold, Paul Razor, John Ashton, and Bronson Pinchot, reprising their roles as Billy Rosewood, Jeffrey Friedman, John Taggart, and Surge. On a side note, while Reinhold, Ashton, and Pinchot shared the screen with Murphy in all three previous films, Reiser's return is a surprising twist, especially considering his absence from the third installment. Now, adding a fresh dynamic to the franchise, the film also introduces a few talented newcomers to the Beverly Hills Cop universe. Taylor Page, known for a role in Zola, takes on the character of Jane Foley, Axel's estranged daughter, and a criminal defense attorney. Now, there is a certain contagious spark in Page's eye, which assures us her credibility on going toe-to-toe with Axel's character, which honestly is a pretty difficult deal. Plus, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, famed for his role in Inception, steps into the role of Detective Bobby Abbott, Foley's new partner. Meanwhile, the cast also welcomes Kevin Bacon, who's renowned for Footloose, and assumes the character of Grant, the captain of the Beverly Hills Police Department. With this eclectic mix of returning favorites and new faces, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F definitely promises a captivating blend of nostalgia and fresh energy. When can we expect the film to release? Following an extended period of being stuck in development limbo, production of Beverly Hills Cop Axel F finally kicked off in August 2022 in San Bernardino, California. The cameras also rolled in Detroit, Michigan to capture additional scenes, and after an extensive filming process, the production successfully concluded in early 2023. As of now, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F is awaiting an official release date, but the teaser poster hints at a summer 2024 launch. Even then, the exact date remains undisclosed. Plus, considering the historical release pattern of the franchise, with the previous two installments hitting theaters in late May, a similar time frame could easily be plausible for this film. It should also be noted that while the first three Beverly Hills Cop films were theatrically released by Paramount, the latest installment takes a different route, finding its home with Netflix. And this shift in distribution stems from a deal forged between the studio and the streaming giant back in 2019. While Netflix is known for its digital-first approach, there's also speculation about the possibility of a theatrical release for Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Given that we have seen Netflix previously opt for theatrical releases for some of its major titles, as seen with Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, another sequel to a theatrically released film, despite the teaser trailer's indication that the film will be released only on Netflix. The final distribution strategy remains unconfirmed, leaving room for potential updates in the future. Marvelous verdict. I honestly think this sequel will be a banger, but we cannot exactly tell what to expect from the premise of the plot until a trailer is released. Nonetheless, watching Axel Foley simply drive large vehicles into whole-ass buildings and breaking himself out of tense situations with ease will be a treat to the eye. And in the meantime, as we eagerly anticipate Axel Foley's return, why not take a nostalgic detour with the Oscar-nominated classic? So I am on my way to catch it on Netflix for a dose of 80s magic right before Christmas. But keep your eyes peeled here on our channel for a scoop on when the new film hits the streets for some action-packed patrol. But before you go, what do you think of this new teaser? Let us know in the comment box below.
The piece a lot.
Please tell me you didn't get arrested again.
Twice, but I broke.